Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavan, an Olympian and beach volleyball world champion and a longtime professional indoor player.
And I'm Adam, former indoor player and coach, current beach volleyball coach, and most importantly, Sarah's husband. So you know what's dawning on me?
What?
We're gonna get a training arc.
Just not the one we expected.
Yeah, I was not expecting to get to enjoy another training arc, but here we go. National team, prefecture team, see what happens. I bet you Kageyama's gonna whiff on his first set. It's either gonna fall through his hands or he's gonna launch it into the wall. I think he's
Adam was feeling so sentimental last episode seeing Kageyama make it to that stage, and now look at him. Expecting him to mess up.
No, he's gonna be great, but he's gonna be so nervous and overwhelmed that it's gonna take him a second to find his rhythm and feel okay there.
We know Adam loves a prediction, so let's see if that one comes true.
Because I was way wrong last episode.
We also had Hinata infiltrate the Miyagi first year training camp and declare himself to be the ball boy in front of everybody. So we will see how this unfolds.
Well, you know how it's going to unfold.
I do, yeah.
He is going to run down those balls as fast as possible. He's going to be dripping with sweat. He's going to have to do it for a couple practices, and then he's going to earn a spot because the coach is going to be like, this guy's crazy. He wants to be here. I'm going to let him practice.
Season over. Don't even need to watch it. Adam knows everything.
Maybe.
Cool. Well, let's pack it up then.
I still want to watch it.
Today we're watching season 4, episode 2 of Haikyu called Lost.
No predictions.
Oh wow, he's depleted the resources. Yeah. Let's do this. Hopefully the cringe factor will be decreased by a couple notches.
I'm thinking not.
One can hope. All right, let's do it. Season 4, episode 2 of Haikyu is coming right now.
Kimi, 呼ばれてないよね。うわ、カラスノの10番だろ。てめえ、ふざけんじゃねえぞ、ひなた。ひなたくん、一生懸命と無鉄砲は別物ですよ。
カラスのよりこっちの練習が大事って思ってるわけじゃないです。強いやつが集まる合宿、俺も入りたいです。
影山というセッターもいないお前に俺は価値を感じない。ボール拾いが嫌ならいつでも帰っていいぞ。
練習止めてすいませんでした。カラスの高校1年日向翔陽164センチ、ポジションボール拾いよろしくお願いします。
春高まで1ヶ月、バレーで唯一究極の個人技を磨いてもらおうと思う。サーブだ。いつも言ってるが漫然と回数をこなすんじゃねえぞ。常に試合の状態を意識してだ。はいはい。
Get that routine down.
ちょっと一っ走り行ってくる。
山形でしたね。
ああ、大学の先輩に用がある。途中で邪魔にならん程度に白鳥沢に顔出してくる。
I'm worried about our boy.
日向の説教は明日一回戻った時だな。一応タッツンを呼んである。もう少ししたら来るはずだ。
ありがとうございます。そういえば鵜飼先生がいらっしゃるかもって話は。
じじいな。ちょっと前から体調崩して
I haven't asked him.
また検査入院してんだ。
あ、そうですか。
あ、いやいや大したことねえから。
だが少なくともここにいる間は敵じゃねえ。普段と違うということはそれだけで貴重な刺激だ。盗めるものは盗み高め合え。以上。
まずは対人パス。相手の名前を覚えるところからな。できるだけ実力差のある同士で組むように。はい、テキパキ動く。
うわ、あいつマジで余ってる。カラスノのレギュラーなのに。
カラスノのボール拾いの人って聞いたんすけど、カラスノの10番じゃん。
Who do you think it is? He has red
シ
hair.
ャトリザード控えの1年っす。俺らも強化選抜のサポートなんでよろしく。
チャンス。
Middle.
でっけえな。
That's a really tall guy from that one team.
2メートルあったらどんな鹿なんだろう。高校からバレエ始めてもう選抜に選ばれてるんだもんな。俺たちとはスタート地点が違うわ。
違う、上に向けて変で。
すいません、間違えました。
奥だけ、奥だけ。トスどうだ。いいんじゃない。もっとなんか言えよ。
伊達公小金川。技術は未熟ですが身長もまだまだ伸びてるみたいですし、いいですね。大型セッター。
うん。
He's gonna start digging balls.
ちょっと高かったですかね。うん、ちょっと修正します。
白鳥沢中等部3年由良
In
翔
your high school.
年上相手にもしっかりコミュニケーション取ってますね。技術もある。
ナイスキー。やべえ。セーフ。
ボール危ねえだろうが。ちゃんと拾え。
はい。
ちゃんと見ろ。
はい。
なんか俺らより怒られてる。
鷲城先生、どうしてあの子返さないんだろう。練習入れないなら強制送還すりゃいいのに。小さい選手は基本興味ないんだよな。らしいな。
Who are these two?
もった
Coaches are petty.
ナイスキー。腹減った。帰ろうぜ。
あのチビ、中学の時みたいな素人臭さはもうなくなってる。相当ボールに触ってやがんな。
ジャンプサーブって難しいんだな。そういえばボール拾いだけって初めてだな。ママさんも中学の女子も練習入れてくれたもんな。
お前は3年間何やってたんだ。
次は倒す。
先に行くぜ。
止まったらダメだ。
ちょっとさ。
And I don't think it's about losing to them. This is the personal bit about him not being able to make it and Hinata trying to and so far succeeding. And I mean, Hinata always manages to get people on his side. I'm curious what's going to happen with this one because that's a lot of years of bitterness festering.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm curious.
I do respect that he is trying his best as a ball boy, and he's taking it seriously.
He is, and I think he's coming to realize he's competitive, but he's lacking skill. You know, hey, this jump serve is pretty hard. I'm sure he thought, hey, I can jump high. I'm sure I can do this.
Kageyama can jump serve, I can too.
Right. And so, while this might be humbling, it also, if it doesn't break him, should be motivating. So we'll see.
さっさと帰る準備してよ。こっちは王様と違って高血扱いじゃないって聞いたろ。明日までは普通に学校あるんだから。
月島さん、ご迷惑。
謝んのとかやめてくれる？君のちょとつ猛進バカが今に始まったことじゃない。ろくにボール触れなくて悔しい？自業自得だよね。やっぱりやめますって泣きついてみる？せいぜいボール拾い頑張って。春高前の貴重な5日間、棒に振らないようにね。
He's not wrong.
カラスノの日向、時間ギリギリまでボール触ってましたね。まあ押しかけはびっくりしましたけども。
無茶やる若造は嫌いじゃねえよ。でも例えばあの小僧がこの合宿中何かひたむきな努力根性を見せようと思う。練習に加えるつもりはねえよ。
That's not surprising.
今週のジャンプ返して。
今まだ無駄毛すっきりすべすべ美肌のところを読んでいる。
広告より先に漫画読んでよ。ところで明日1年の強化合宿行くよね、若年くん。
ああ。
He's gonna put his coach in place. Ouch.
で、行ったら練習入れてもらえるとでも思ったの、お前は。
ずっと先にいるみんなに何とかして追いつかないとと思いました。
いや、間違ってはねえねえけども、だからって迷惑をかけていい理由にはなんねえの。
うっす。
つまり鷲城先生としては日向はいてもいなくてもと。
ええ、まあですね。
で、玉拾いやります宣言したんだって。
うっす。
自分で足突っ込んだんだ。後悔すんなよ。そこでしかできないことが何か考えろ。あと玉拾いなめんなよ。
I love that from him.
Ukai?
Yeah.
You love Ukai.
I-
He's your brother.
He is. He is. Your job at this age is to help them understand and become better people, at least part of it. And I thought he did a really good job of letting Hinata know, listen, you didn't go about this the right way. Like, you can't do this, quite frankly. However, you're in now, and he doesn't want to crush his spirit, because that's one thing that Hinata has, right? And everybody does dumb things. Well, maybe not you. Everybody else does dumb things as a kid. And so it's like, if you're gonna go, then go. And
Be the best ball boy anybody's ever seen.
yeah, and I think that's a good way. Like, Hinata knows he screwed up at this point. And no, I like that approach.
Gotta meet all the staff.
陶器に行くは必ず近きよりす。何かをなすには一歩一歩順を追って進まねばならない。以上。何か言うことはありますか？
The vice principal.
ありません。失礼します。
I mean, fair that he had to meet with both.
説教会を。大地さんは
That's gonna be the worst one.
朝一で。
本当にお前は周りの迷惑を考えなさいと言ってんだろうが。
やるな、ひなた。
する
あういっす。
なあまあお前下手くそだからな。必殺技の一つぐらい身につけてこいよ。他のチームのやつと一緒にプレーなんかなかなかできねえんだし。まあお前あんま焦んなよ。
Don't waste this opportunity is the messaging that is being shared.
どうだよ、強化がつく。
2メートルむっちゃでけえさ。
あいついんのかよ。マンダは
百沢だろ。
シャヤ、またドリンク作り頼む。
わかった。
おお、サーブスパイクレー。その後練習ゲームだ。はい。ほら、落としてんだ。
すいません。キレキレストレート。
ナイスキー。ストーブ。
はい。
体の向き。
はい。
わかりやすいんだよ。
ナイスキー。百沢、来い。なんだよ今の。かっけえ。キレキレストレートももう一回やってくれ。
じゃあ次、試合開始。
そうよ、リブス。あっ。
長松。
ナイスレシーブ。
レフト。
ブロック2枚。
あの長松ってやつ13だってよ。もううち決まってんだろ。うへえ、後輩かよ。
来たな。
ジャース。
Close your mouth.
Yeah.
大変ありがたいことに白鳥沢3年生と OB の皆さんが練習ゲームの
I love Tenno's posture. What's up, boys?
マジかよ。
牛島さんだ。
Tsukushima was just thinking about his fingers.
なんだ。
練習試合。
They're one short.
牛島かと。
まずはメンバーのサインも自分たちで決めてください。はいまして。
ガラスの10番発見。叩き落としたろ。
俺も
ドリンク作ってもらっていいですか？
いや
He's like, wait,
すい
what?
ません。
I'm glad he didn't say anything. But Green Frog does fit the situation well.
Green
He
frog.
looked like a green frog there. Like green, like embarrassed him.
Oh.
ブロック。兵器こねんの早い。すぐに見切るな。
はい。
お前はブロックの前に沈み込みすぎんだ。だから遅れる。
おい。
フォローできるよ。おいおい、主張して。
わかりません。うわ。
Whoa.
小金川。
ネット際は押しゃいいってもんじゃねえのよ。
He's actually being helpful.
This might be one of the few times like Hinata's actually watched volleyball.
That's actually true.
He's always wanted to play volleyball, practice.
It's really interesting, and I think this applies to a lot of things. But I think you get better at something after you've coached it, or you have to teach it. Your vision becomes better, you know what you're looking at. This is actually going to be very good for him, I think, in terms of seeing how people move, what they do off the court, you know, what are some of the tendencies and the patterns. I think it's actually going to be beneficial. I'm actually surprised that he also didn't have some comment for Tendo and Ushijima.
Oh, when you said that, I thought you meant I'm glad that Tendo didn't say anything.
No. Like that Hinata didn't say anything.
Well, Tendo was so excited to play against him.
Correct.
Which probably made Washijo mad. Like, oh, he thinks he's here. He belongs here.
Yeah. But, no, this is, like you said, it's probably going to be really good for him.
Well, you said that. I just made the observation
Well.
that it's for his first time watching.
Yeah.
お前はなんで出ないの？
俺選抜メンバーじゃないので。
じゃあなんでいんの？
押しかけました。
He's going to have his back.
それでお前は何をやっている？
Answer him.
コート一回モップかけんで。
よし取ってきます。ローリング
Double.
休憩中になんで休憩しないんだろう。ですね。
おい次サーブ行くぞ。
サッカーアウト浅井さんの前行きます
鵜飼君どうされました？
目の前の大会で勝つために今のメンバーを欠くことはできない。日向も当然その一人だ。でもそのせいで日向のやるべきことを限定してきた。今のチームの最善のために。これもある意味鷲城先生と同じ効率的な方法なんだよな。
でもだからこそ人一倍磨かれた武器もあるでしょう。それに日向君は自分で痛いほど分かっていますよ。自分にやらなくてはいけないことが山ほどあることを。だから焦ることもあるでしょう。常に彼らに正解を提供できるならそうすべきですね。でも実際我々にできるのは思考を止めないこと、最善を探し続けることではないでしょうか。
Yes.
それに考えているのは我々だけじゃないです。
次は勝てる気がする。
気のせいじゃん。
いやでもブロック触るようになってるし。
ブロックが揃うと後ろがだいぶやりやすいわ。うちのブロックにも見習わせねえと。それでお前は何をやっている。
お前は3年間何やってたんだ。春高前の貴重な5日間棒に振らないようにね。
まあお前あんま焦んなよ。俺は価値を感じない。普段と違うということはそれだけで貴重な刺激だ。
技術も稚拙でどうするんだ。
何かをなすには一歩一歩順を追って進まねばならない。
いつでも帰っていいぞ。
あと玉拾いなめんのよ。
それでお前は何をやっている。
探せ考えろ。いつもと同じ目線じゃダメだ。いつもと同じ考え方じゃダメだ。ここでしかできないことが何か。探せ。
It's so... people don't realize the effect their words have on others. And I'm sure everybody can relate to this. You remember the good, mostly the bad.
Mostly the bad. It's easier to remember the bad things. The good things I feel like slide off of a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's there, it's fuel, it's, you know, but it's also hard. You can hear so many bad things and use that as motivation, but definitely at some point when things aren't going well, it feels hopeless. And
he got a mixture of feedback in there. When he had the flashbacks of everything that people were saying, there was a mixture.
There was. And I'm glad that, I think that is true to his personality, that he would remember some of the good things, but it's hard. And I will say the conversation that Ukai and Takeda had is something I think a lot of coaches think about, right? You know what's best for the team is not always best for the individual, and it's finding that balance of how do I make this individual kid better so they can reach their goals, and especially this age group, versus what does the team need to be successful. And it's something honestly you lose sleep about, and yeah, it's hard.
I think it was a good question by Ushijima though, like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
No pretense, nothing, just like what is your purpose for being here? And like that moment of just like the semi meltdown. Let's hide in the mats for a sec. It's like, no, if I'm here, I need to leave here having taken something with me.
Yeah.
With some kind of takeaways. And yeah.
No, it's true. You don't have time to waste. Especially when you're behind.
Are you just going to stand there keeping score? Are you just going to stand there making sure the ball doesn't roll onto the court? Or are you going to find a bigger reason?
Yeah. No, it's a good question. Probably one we should ask ourselves more often. But
yeah.
I'm disappointed we didn't get to see Kageyama at the national team center. I hope that training arc is not just like, hey, he's there and now it's over. But maybe next episode.
A little slower episode, but I think it's a good build-up episode.
It's a good build-up episode, but it's also very relatable, I think, in terms of, I mean, if there's young volleyball players watching, their doubt happens. You aren't invited to everything. You don't make every team, like, and how do you deal with that? So it's a very real part of sport for everybody.
Let us know what you think. Also, I loved that Yamaguchi was still working on his routine even in serving practice. He was not just mindlessly doing reps, everybody. He was doing them with purpose and focus. Very important. So we would love to hear what you're thinking, so please comment below. As always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Haikyu next week. Bye!